everybody, Jay here, come by Jay, which I'm for one of those who would like. And today, this is another talk time video, and this is going to be about danplan. Now, I gotta end this pretty quickly. So, if you don't know what danplan is, they were a gaming channel, but then turned to an animation channel. But it was a fresh animation of like an animation game show sort of channel. And I highly recommend you check them out. And very sad news, some know this and some don't, but Steven quit danplan. Now, I'm not choosing sides already, as I know some people do. But we haven't heard Dan's side of the story. But from what Steven has told us, Dan has treated him very, has mistreated him a lot, and Steven just quit. So, here's my opinion on the whole thing, is that Steven has a point, and right now I'm pissed off at Dan. I'm not choosing sides because I haven't heard Dan's side of the story. Maybe Dan has a better argument. But this... Okay. What the crap? Okay. As I'm saying, I'm not choosing sides, but giving Steven less money than 1%? Like, giving Steven, like, less than 1% of the cut of danplan, and they had 2.4 million subs. I don't remember how much they made, but that was a lot. They made a lot of money, and $225 was almost less than 1%. So, he has danplan has the balls to say, no, Steven, you're just a stupid employee. I haven't known you since middle school. And they've known each other since middle school, and they were friends. So, and plus Steven was my favorite character, but I'm not being biased to it. But I just want to say that this sort of, because of danplan will never be the same. Without Steven, you're getting rid of your pretty much most popular character, and not to mention, from 2 hours, and I'm uploading this a couple of days after, the events of Steven quitting, so, 2 hours, I heard, after he got to 1.9 million subscribers, then a couple days after, he got to 1.97 million subscribers, so, from 2.4 million, he got to 1.97 1.97. He went from 2 million to 1.5 pretty much, because Steven left. So if Dan just tries to shrug this off and just say no, forget it, and if he doesn't speak up about the issue, then I'm going to get mad at Dan. Then I'm going to choose a side. But at this point, I'm not choosing sides. But I just want to tell the viewer that watches me that danplan is now gone. Steven is now gone from danplan. And that was a really jerk move from Dan. Giving him less than 1% of the cut of, over 2 million views, which is a lot. He should at least get a third or something, because 1%? 1%? If anything, I feel like Dan should get 1%. And you want to know why I say that? Okay, look. When I play a video game, or, hold on, let me go for a better example. When I play, okay. If anything, Dan should get that 1%. Okay, here's why. Steven may not do as much as Dan and Hosa. But no matter, like, Steven has perfected all these personalities. Psycho Steven, Mahosa Steven, Huggy Zombie Apocalypse Steven. Like, he has perfected all of these, but they just never worked. So I want to ask all of you, don't give Dan crap just because I did. And yes, I did give him crap, but we haven't heard his side of the story. So if Dan has a more, has a better argument, then I will go with Dan. But at this point, I'm not going to watch danplan for a while until its next video, which is going to be in a few days. But, like, they typically upload, like, once a week. But because of this issue, I think they're going to, like, put it back to a month. And I know the situation with Hulsa, and I feel so bad for her, or him. Like, I keep thinking that Hulsa is a girl. I'm sorry. I feel so bad for him, because he's the one who tried keeping them together, and with everybody, and all of this, and I just want to, like, I'm not the one who had the argument with Dan or whatever, but I just want to say to Hosa, if you're watching this video, I feel so sorry for you, because having Dan and Steven deal with this, and you're trying to help them, I feel sorry for you. So that was pretty much my video. That's the third Talk Time episode, and yeah. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, hit that little bell. I haven't done that in a while, which is turn on notifications. But I just want to ask something of you. Don't attack Dan because of this. We haven't heard his side of the story, so don't choose sides, please. And danplan was a long-time fan of mine. I think I started to watch him in around 2017, 2016 or something. And he was, like, I loved his content. And Steven was my favorite character because of his sort of psycho personalities and his, his hugging personality in Zombie Apocalypse. I thought it was so awesome. But Dan just threw that out the door. So, Dan, if you're watching this, I want you to know that please upload your side of the story, because if not, your channel is going to get lower and lower and lower. Trust me. People are going to start distrusting you, or untrusting, whatever the word is. They're not going to keep trusting you if you don't upload a video about it. Without your side of the story, we're lost, and your channel is just going to either stunt its growth for a while, or you're just going to stop, or people are just going to say, stop danplan. So, Dan, if you're out there, again, make a video about this. You may not want to, but do. Because if not, either your video is going to stunt its growth, or your channel is going to deplete massively, because a lot of people who were subscribed to danplan was because of Steven's personalities. And for the 9 months that Steven has still been around for, he has tried to prove to you that he was useful. That he wasn't just an employee, that he was a part of the trio. But, as I said, this is for danplan. If Dan is out there watching this video, I just want you to say that it's your fault that he left, and because of your subscribers depleting. So you went from 2 million to pretty much almost 1 3/4. They may not seem like a lot, but trust me, over like 900,000 subscribers have left your channel. So, or 90,000, I'm not sure, I don't know this. But, even still, don't just groove this off. And if you guys that are watching right now, if you are watching, tell him, get on his comments and say, upload a video about this, because we don't know your side of the story. Don't attack him necessarily, just say we need your side of the story. So that's what I ask of you, viewers. And hopefully you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, hit that little bell. See you guys later, and seize a salad.